This is by far one of my favorite Harley costumes because it actually looks like something that Harley would design. This look made its debut in the Harley and Ivy comic when our deadly dames want to make their own movie, and Harley decides that this is the costume she wants to show off to the cameras. This outrageous outfit is so unrelentingly feminine, fun, and fucking sparkly. I love the combination of the pink and purple together. It's so girly. See, DC, this is what Harley does with her own costume. She has a chance to make it all punk and emo and whatever, but she doesn't.
This isn't Avril Lavigne. This is Harley freaking Quinn. He was a skater boy. She said, "See you later, boy." He wasn't good enough for her. It's not pretty, is it? Has anyone seen my tie?
This is Harley Quinn in the 2009 video game Arkham Asylum. I remember this look made me so mad the first time I saw it. Kind of unreasonably mad, actually. I even ranted a little bit about it in a previous video. I think that I reacted so negatively towards this costume because it was the first time that I'd seen Harley go through such a radical change, looks-wise. The problem for me was that they put her in something that I felt was so uncharacteristically dark and grungy, and that's really what I hated. I expected that they would change her outfit for the video game, but I didn't think they'd go with the design that they went with. I thought that they would go with something like this. Or this, for that matter. See, this was some concept art for the game, and I really wonder why they didn't go with this. I think it's actually pretty cute. It's a fun design, it's close to the original, but it's different enough. I even actually like the purple and red together. But in terms of the design that they did end up going with, my opinion's still a bit mixed. I like the boots that she wears, I like the shirt and the corset combination. I also like that they gave her kind of a theme that's a bit theatrical. I mean, we've seen Harley as a cop, a schoolgirl, a lawyer, a dental assistant, a chauffeur, a psychologist, and a crap ton of other things. So why the hell not a nurse? I also do like that they kept Harley's pigtails intact. I'm not a fan of the G-string showing, or the fishnet stockings. I think that the costume is fan-servicey enough as it is, that having those two is just kind of overkill.
We get it. We get that this is a sexy costume. You don't need to just slap us in the face with it.
But hey, at least they didn't go with this thing.
Ew.
But what made me really not hate this costume is that when I watched some of the game footage, I couldn't deny that Harley certainly worked it, and she seemed like she was having a blast trying out something new. Anyway, this costume has grown on me, and it certainly is the least of our worries. The designs just go downhill from here, folks.
How do you like my new uniform? Pretty hot, huh?
Oh, how my poor heart sank when I saw a picture of what was to be the, I had hoped improved, Harley in Arkham City, the sequel to Arkham Asylum. I think my reaction was something like,
Oh my God! Oh man! Oh God! Oh man!
Hi, doggy.
This is so 13-year-old trying to do an interpretation of Harley, but she's going through that phase, that phase. Here, I'm not seeing Harley here. I'm seeing someone who's much younger try to be Harley. And I don't like Harley having tattoos, and I hate the dyed hair at the end. It looks awful. I've expressed my opinion about this before, and I've gotten, well, this one, it uses the red and black. I really don't care about the colors. Honestly, I don't care if they used purple and red for the nurse costume. I just think that this is an unattractive outfit. There's not much about it that I really like. This description box in this picture says something about this costume being more militant.
What?
There are some people that argue, well, if the setting's darker, then the character needs to look darker. I get that. But in Harley's case, they take it so literally. Why does darker or more realistic have to translate into spiked bracelets and tattoos? Sure, I can see Harley's original costume looking kind of out of place in the video games, but I don't feel like this thing is fitting either. And to be clear, I like a lot of goth and punk fashion. I find it interesting and cool, and I always have. But I don't think that it makes sense with Harley. I'm not saying that you can't be perky and cute and goth at the same time. Love you, Abby Shuto. But I don't think it's particularly flattering on Harley. Nothing about her style of dress out of her costume in the animated series or the comics would indicate that she would be even remotely interested in wearing anything with spikes or having smeared makeup. Anyway, bottom line, I just don't like this costume. I don't get the appeal of it. I think it's completely out of character, and I think it's just kind of unsightly. But anyway, enough time spent on this piece of crap. Moving on.
It would be a shame to get blood all over my nice new outfit.